What is up, everybody? We are back at it on a Wednesday, August 21st, 2024. This is Sharp Fantasy Sports coming at you with your Sharp Play of the Day on YouTube. Welcome in, everybody. If it's your first time joining the channel, you're joining at a great time. Yesterday we had a rough day, but if you were here with me over the last week, you've been kicking ass. And it's time for you all, if you haven't been here, to hop aboard the money train. I know MLB's not the sexiest at times. I know we're all waiting for football, getting into the last preseason game here soon. Then we're going to hop straight into football, give great bets coming on a weekly basis on the weekends, Mondays, Thursdays, Saturdays, Sundays, college football. But right now, I'm helping you find the sharp play daily in baseball. What that means, any of the professional looking edge outside of what the public's seeing, right? So I'm doing the research for you. I'm finding the lines that other people aren't seeing. I'm seeing where there may be some miscalculated ones where it's a little too high, a little too low, some sharp money coming in, some big money from professional bettors. I'm helping bring that information to you in the public eye so you can get a sharp play on it outside of what everyone else is seeing. So make sure you're following me on a regular basis on Winnable on YouTube to make sure you can maximize your profits going forward. And this is your free play of the day. So as you can see here, like I said, last week, we are killing it, man. Up over 8 units over the last week alone. And I said yesterday, if you were with me yesterday, you've been following me, we were over 14 units up yesterday, man, from free plays, which is insane. As you can see here, like at 9, 15, and 1 over the last week. Only a 38% win percentage. And look at that graph. You can see it went down, evened out, and then went sharp up, and then went down a little bit recently from yesterday. We had a tough day yesterday, okay? We lost this play yesterday on YouTube. The Miller one was loving too, honestly. They pulled him early. Man, it was a good play at the time. Martin, obviously, I loved that play and that hit over easy. He was really wild. He went over that 1.5 walk rate. Miller just didn't get through that fight. He just didn't get to five innings, man, which sucks. It is what it is, man. The trend was there, though, to show that he would probably go 6. He's been pitching well recently. I liked that trend recently for him in terms of his overall innings rate. He pitched well against Dodgers last time. Guess they just had something figured out against him. Is what it is, man. You're not going to win them all. But like I said, if you've been with me for the last week or so or even a while, you're up a lot of money right now, up over 8 units. And I said yesterday, if we have a losing day, which yesterday we did, we lost 6 units if you're on my free plays. So this included some over-unders, some sportsbook plays, some additional player prop parlays I gave out on my Winnable. So we had a rough day yesterday, dude. Rough. 1 push and 6 losses. I said, hey, we could lose 14 straight and still be back to even. Look, we lost 6 straight, and we're still 8 units up. So even on losing days, we're still kicking ass. We're still up on a long term. Always going to be transparent with you guys on my wins and losses. So we lost yesterday, which sucks, but we're still kicking ass on the year. We're back at it. Back to chalkboard today. Locking in on baseball. Afternoon slate here. Crochet. Make sure you see this right now. You lock this in quickly. The crochet line may be moving pretty quick here. His projected rate's probably near 7.5 in my research and my data alone. Waldron right now, 4.5, about right. If you go look on Prize Picks or a DraftKings, any other daily fantasy sports app, it's probably around 5 or more, so that may be moving as well. So Chalkboard's got the line of 4.5, which is what you want because he's probably going to fall around 5. Okay, his projected line right now is at 5. It should be. Crochet's line should be around 7.5, so this is good value. Some places are not offering Crochet or Waldron, or vice versa, right? Some may be offering Crochet, some not Waldron, not Crochet. So Chalkboard has the best daily fantasy sports lines all the time, man, on a regular basis. So if you paired this up on Chalkboard, you're going to get 2.5 extra money. If you put this on a traditional sportsbook here, guys, so you can see here the Crochet line's moving up a little bit. The Waldron line's moving up a lot, heavily juiced at 155, so it may get up to 5.5 at some point later today. So lock it in before the afternoon slate gets going. If you pair this up in DraftKings, you're only at plus 196 your money. So you're not even 2xing your money. If you go on Chalkboard, you're almost a full unit size better on Chalkboard. So this is what I'm talking about. I'm helping you maximize your profits daily, find the sharp play. And if we take a look at the Action Network, show you some of the trends that are going on right now. Let's go down to what I'm talking about, the sharp play on this, right? So this is one of the top props that experts are looking at right now. This is Action Network, their Pro Labs. Awesome little tool I use just to look outside of what I already see, with my bird's eye view. I know Crochet kicks ass. He's been kicking ass all year. If you look at his stats, 176 Ks in the year. I know that. If you watch him, he kicks ass. But if you just want to look at the trends, right? So recently you may say, oh, why are you hitting this? With the trend, the hit rate's only 40% over the last 30. But, the pro line actually has him almost near 8. Okay, so this is a great value here. The Giants strike out a lot. I think Crochet has a nice little bounce back here. Even though he's kind of going short into innings recently, he still kicks ass. Against Houston right there, a great team. Obviously went 9 Ks. So the professional bettors see this line should be a little bit higher near 8. So we're getting good value here at over 5.5, which is awesome. If we go look, then the next game, Minnesota, wrong one there, sorry guys. Minnesota and San Diego. Let's go look at Waldron and his lines. Well, let me show you this first. Let me show you the Twins right now in the year. So look at their offensive rank here. They're 10th right now. So why are you looking at, Waldron in terms of his K rates? They're pretty decent. Like they're not that terrible in terms of striking out. I just like the value, man. He's been kicking ass. Look at that. As of late, it's heavily juiced at minus 150. He's been hot. He's been pitching against pretty good teams like the Dodgers too, Cleveland. He's still been hitting this rate. So he falls right around that. So I really see him hitting that 5 at least. So if you find 4.5, you need to lock this in, okay? If you get near 5, I can see you wavering in it, right? Like if the line goes up to that. Price Picks right now has it at 5, so that's up to you, right? He may fall at 5 and you can get a push. So it's up to you, but if you find 4.5, you need to lock this in right away with Waldron. He's had an 83.3% hit rate on this over the last 4.5, so it's good value there on the market. So make sure you're locking that in. Even with a bad year like you can see here, he's still kicking ass in terms of Ks. If you want some more plays too, guys, check out my Winnable. I get a lot of them from Player Prop Shop as well. Great resource. A lot of the wins we had this last weekend was from Player Prop Shop write-ups, okay? Use it for 50% off any subscription. Code SHARPSPORTS. It's already linked to my description if you want to take a look. They have write-ups just like this, expert analysis. This is NBA write-ups right here. They do NFL as well coming up. They obviously have MLB. We're getting a lot of our wins from MLB. So check them out. They're awesome. And again, like I said, Winnable. Winnable, Winnable, Winnable. It's linked to my video description, dude. So do not come on here and complain that you're not getting the wins for my YouTube picks. We're not always going to hit every single pick, okay? That's how it goes. That's sports betting. That's daily fantasy sports. You're not going to hit every pick, but you need to make sure you're locking in multiple to make sure you're maximizing your profits. And I find a lot more that I throw on my Winnable on a daily basis, okay? So it's linked to my description. It's quick to sign up. Gets texted or emailed to your phone. Instant notifications. So multiple plays daily I have on there, free plays. Okay, we're going to ramp up VIP as we get into football season here, and we're going to have some probably VIP today as well. So I'll talk about that in a second. But follow me on Winnable. It's linked to my description. IG and TikTok. I'm Sharp Fantasy Sports and everything. So if you look me up on IG, you'll find me there too. I got player prop stuff on there as well, in addition to my YouTube. And if you're new to Chalkboard, it's available in almost every state. Not every state, so I apologize if you don't have it right now. But I like these plays straight up as well, in addition to parlays. So if you don't have Chalkboard availability, I'd still lock these in as much as you can. But yeah, if you're new to it, new users get a 100% match if you use my code SHARPSPORTS. So if you put $100 in, they'll match it $100. If you put $10 in, they'll match it $10. So pretty great value there, man. And I mentioned the VIP a second ago. Just for you guys on YouTube, if you use my code YouTube50, you'll get 50% off for a yearly plan, monthly plan, weekly plan, whatever you want. So these are premium plays outside of my free picks. So I'll have some up later today. Usually a $500 value on the year. If you put in YouTube 50, look at that, man. Less than $250 on the year, which is nothing. Some of you are probably putting close to that down in a day in terms of bets. Or you already won this through my picks. So if you already won this through my picks, lock this in now because this will go up through football season. The annual plan is great. All this stuff here, guys, my VIP plan with the 50% off, the code for Sharp Sports, Winnable, all that stuff, Player Prop Shop, all things I just talked about, linked to my description if you're interested. Lots of different codes in there if you want to try it out for free. Happy to help out, man. But yeah, use that. Free money. Lock it in. Crochet over 5.5Ks. Waldron over 4.5Ks. Let's go, man. 2.5x your money. Let's get that money back up. Let's win almost 2.5x, a little over 2.5x winner right there. See you guys soon. We'll get this even higher.